We have seen a lot of wide receivers come and go in New Orleans, but nobody has accomplished what this guy's accomplished. Marques Colston joins us next. Who dat, everybody? St. John Butler, and that is right. We were joined by the greatest wide receiver in Saints history, Marques Colston. He is a Saints Hall of Famer. He is a Super Bowl champion. Unbelievably never voted to the Pro Bowl, but we're going to look past that, as I'm sure he would, and jump right into the first question. The first question was, what was it like being that late 7th-round draft pick? What was it like finally getting that call from the Saints? And did he actually want to find his way into free agency? This video is brought to you by SeatGeek.com. Use promo code John Butler at checkout. Save yourself $20. Let's get back to the video.
It was funny because it was bittersweet at the time because I sat through 2 entire days of the draft. I was a couple picks away from being able to really pick what I felt like was the best situation for me as a free agent. And, I got a call from a team that, had just probably been through the toughest haul that any NFL team has had to go through, as they tried to navigate Katrina. They didn't know if they were going to be back in New Orleans, if they were going to be the San Antonio Saints. You really didn't know any of those answers. So to get picked that late, 3 picks away from being able to, naively figure out what the best situation was going to be for myself, to get a call from a team that had so many question marks, it was interesting. But at the same time, I got a call, right? So I was, this was kind of the pinnacle of all the work that I put in. So it was a bittersweet feeling. Obviously, it was a happy time for me and my family. And it was an opportunity. It was an opportunity to go to work and prove that I belonged, and prove, that my dream was worth all the work.
Now, on a side note, if you would have ended up in free agency, did you have a team or a couple of teams that you thought, if I have my choice, that's where I'm going?
Yeah, like in my mind, I thought Arizona would have been a good fit at the time. And, silly me.
Now, as you can imagine, Marques Colston definitely over-delivered on the interview. There's way more stuff that I can fit into a 3-question video for Marques Colston. So there's going to be a part 2, absolutely, without question. There's way too much good stuff. Now, before we jump into question number 2, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already on board. I asked Marques what it was like when he finally got to New Orleans. Who was it that kind of took him under his wing, or kind of showed him what it was like to be an NFL player? Here was his answer.
Yeah, I was just we had some really good vets at the time, Deuce and Joe. Joe Horn, just having a chance to watch those guys work was really the thing that I needed. Because you come from a smaller school, a smaller program, you feel like you're working hard, but when you get to this level of play, you start to realize what hard work really looks like, and just seeing getting a chance to watch those guys, practice and what went into their preparation. A guy that really stood out in my mind was Fred McAfee. Just seeing a guy that at that point was, 12, 13 years in, still grinding on special teams every day, still doing all the dirty work. He was somebody that was really instrumental as he was, whooping my butt in special teams drills at the time. Just seeing somebody that had that much respect, had done that much in the league, worked that hard day in and day out to keep their job. That gave me a really interesting perspective as a 22-year-old rookie.
Unbelievably, this is almost over. We're up to question 3 already. If you're looking for other ways to help the channel, and I'm not sure you are, but if you are, there's a ton of stuff in the description. Go check it out and at your leisure and help or don't help. In any event, the third and final question of this video, we asked Marques, what was it that made that 2009 team so different from every other team he played on?
It was crazy because, like, thinking back, like, we kind of ended up in an NFC Championship game my rookie year, and I would argue that none of us really understood how we got there. So you go through the next 2 years of subpar seasons, and we coming in 2009. Everybody feels like they start the preseason, with the feeling that they could win a Super Bowl. But the start that we had got off to, I think it really hit me, the Monday night game against the Patriots, how good we could be. And I think that was maybe 2/3 of the way through the season. And, to be able to do that to that opponent on national TV, I think was the moment I realized that we could be, a really, really good team. And the thing I remember the most about that season is just the competition throughout the week. Like, it felt like going against Vilma and that defense, Wednesday through Friday felt harder than the games at some points. Just that level of competition and competitive fire throughout the week in practice. I mean, the saying is iron sharpens iron, and that's what that season was really about for me.
And it is no doubt that 2009 team is a team that we're going to remember forever. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Marques Colston for helping me out on this one. I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Who dat? Now, Marques Colston gave us 10 incredible seasons, and I'm only giving you 2 options on these videos. He's better than me. What am I going to say, Who dat?